DJ Joel Ross, 45, has spoken on his hedonistic days at Radio 1 in 2007, when he befriended his fellow presenter Scott Mills, 49. The pair decided one night to go on a trip to Amsterdam, which Joel claims led to Scott disappearing without his phone for 3 days. Speaking on an evening of drinking leading to booking a flight across to Holland, Joel recalled, "I was like, shall we go to Amsterdam? I went, I'll get the flights, you get the hotel. So I got some flights online, EasyJet, go to the airport. Scott Mills has a bag with just trackies in. I mean, he is smashed at this point. We get there and he got recognized at check-in. If they didn't recognize him we would have never got on the flight," he added on John Foxy Fox's podcast Crunch and Roll. Once the pair arrived in Amsterdam, their excitable antics took a turn when Scott suddenly went missing. Joel continued, "We get to Amsterdam at 4 in the morning. We check into our hotel, have a little kip, and then go out. At this point, he lost his mobile phone. I said, you stay here, I'll be back. So I go look at the postcards I can send back to my family and then come back, there's no Scott. I keep checking, there's nothing. He goes missing for 2 or 3 days. Thankfully, Scott was discovered, but it was very far away from his initial location." Joel revealed, "About 3 days later I get a call from a random British number. He's like, Joel, it's Scott. I'm in Bristol. I said, what are you doing in Bristol? He said, I've had a panic attack and I had to go home." Express.co.uk has contacted a representative for Scott for comment. Joel is now the host of Rock FM's Breakfast Show, while Scott left Radio 1 after 24 years on the station back in September last year. Don't miss, it was following an announcement that he would be moving to Radio 2 to host a primetime afternoon slot. Scott was forced to address the backlash targeted at BBC Radio 2 following the shock news of Ken Bruce's exit. Last month, Ken, 71, quit his BBC Radio 2 weekday morning show after 31 years. The much-loved broadcaster has become the latest big-name star to part ways with the station, following in the footsteps of Graham Norton, Chris Evans, and Vanessa Feltz. Ken will be moving to rival station Greatest Hits Radio and will take his long-running Quiz Pop Master with him. However, Scott has since spoken out after receiving some backlash and hurtful comments online. He has also opened up on how anxiety and told how panic attacks left him missing school. The DJ called for greater awareness of mental health issues.